So, in honor of things being different, hold on. Let me turn this down. All right, how does that sound? Okay, that's fine. Turn that down just a little bit more. Okay. In honor of things just being different in life, I kind of want to come back on the pod and talk about that. Just handling differences in life. I think sometimes as human beings, we can just find ourselves caught up in new things, trying to do too many new things at once, not doing enough new things in life, being a little too comfortable. Everything in life is just a balance. And so when new things come about and when you implement new things into your routine, into your life, you got to understand that you can't let them take over. You can't let the things that come with them overtake you. Because the truth of the matter is, when you start doing new things, when you go to a new job, when you move to a new place, when you enter a new relationship, when you find new friends, everything has to balance itself out. Everything has to find its place in your life, and you got to make it fit into its place in your life. And that's just going to take time. And I think we all can get caught up in either the high of things being new to where we think they fit perfectly and they don't, or the scary prospect of new things not fitting ideally, and we just get so caught up in the fact that they're never going to work with who we are or who we were before. You find yourself on one of the two sides of the spectrum more often than not. And I think we all just got to take a step back and just realize that, like I said in a previous episode, we're creatures of habit. So when habits change, the feelings are going to change too. The emotions that we experience are going to come. But just like emotions do, they're going to go also. And so we just got to stay steady through that. I have a friend, close friend of mine that I talk to pretty often, and I tell her that all the time. I tell her, I'd be like, listen, like, you're going to have your ups and downs, and you're going through a lot of new stuff, so it's just going to be that. It's going to be a constant fluctuation, up and down, up and down, up and down. And some ups are going to be higher than others. Some lows are going to be lower than others. You just got to find where your sweet spot in the middle is. And try, when you feel yourself going up way too high or going down way too low, just try to bring yourself up or down into that middle space. I don't know if any of you guys are religious that's watching this, but I have a devout faith. And they talk about that in the Bible. And my grandma is one of the most devout followers of Christ that I've ever met in my life. And so I go to her for a lot of spiritual advice, and she just hands it out to us like candy from the time we were young. And she always used to tell me the story of Jesus and the disciples being out on the boat in the middle of the storm, and the disciples having to wake Jesus, and him just commanding the storm to calm down, and him asking the disciples, why do you have such little faith in me? And in these times where I'm changing and where I'm going through a lot of new things, I'm trying to keep my faith. And all the people that I spend the most time with know I've been talking about that a lot, just keeping my faith and finding ways to renew my faith in the middle of it, so I won't just crash and burn, because I'm in one of those changes where it's not exciting. It's very difficult. It's very tough right now. And there's no clear path towards getting me to safety, quote unquote. And so I am facing the prospect of fear when it comes to the change right now, and having to overcome that fear, not letting it control me, not letting it control my mind, not letting it steer me off my faith, not letting me steer me off my confidence or anything like that. And that's tough. And I know there are a lot of you out there that probably suffer with that, going through tough times, and it just throws you all the way off, Guys, thank you. Should have put my phone on silent in the first place. Now my side hurts. But yeah, we all go through it. And if I have a purpose for this episode, I'm just basically encouraging you guys, just like I'm encouraging myself. And I tell myself all the time, you got this. The change wasn't supposed to come. It wouldn't. And just like change comes for the worse, sometimes change comes for the better too. And you just got to hold out faith, because there is no good without evil. There's no evil without good. It's a yin and yang all the way through life. And that's been a universal truth since the beginning. Everybody's understood that. Every civilization of man has understood that. And so we got to understand that. I think sometimes as a people we can get caught up in not looking towards the past and taking their understanding and thinking we're so much smarter than them. And yet we suffer from similar issues, if not at a worse scale than some of our ancestors. And it's like we have to ask ourselves why. But that's for another video. It's more so about just, they understood it's all a balance. And, as you're going through life, as you're going through changes, the balance is gonna project itself into your life. And you're not always gonna be up. But on the same token that you're not always gonna be up, you're not always gonna be down either. So don't be scared of it, even if it's scary. I tell my family that all the time. I tell them that about a lot of the new stuff that's going on in my life. I told them, I said, I can't be scared of doing what I got to do. Why did my battery just die on my camera? Okay, so on the video version, you guys are going to have a little cutaway in here. I don't know why my battery just died. I literally just changed it because we just recorded an episode of the pod the other day. It's fine. I got my message across. Thank you guys for listening, man. I've been gone for a while. I have some of these episodes stored up before I post any of them. So you guys will definitely see them once I get back to posting. So thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for still listening if you are listening. If you want to see the video version, check it out on my channel. If you want to get the audio version 2 days earlier, check it out on Spotify, Apple, we're everywhere. So thanks you guys for listening. I'm out. Peace.